Hello everyone and welcome to this instalment of Burridge and Tom Rambling On. My name is Tom and as always I am joined by my good friend Burridge.
Yes, hello, that is me. I hope you're all having a cooler day than we've had recently. In this episode, we will be covering merch.
Ryzen 7000 series rumours.
And a What Has Tom Bought double feature. Oh, aren't you guys lucky?
Yeah, aren't you lucky? So just for a heads up, we're changing our format slightly. We are no longer dividing topics into main and secondary because the secondary topics are sometimes longer than the main topics. So you have all the information thrown at your ears as it is. Good luck.
Yep, enjoy.
Burridge, would you like to start us off?
Yeah, so the first topic is that this episode that you're hearing right now is the 30th episode of the podcast overall.
That's counting the previous season.
That is counting the previous season, which was known as the Burridge and Tom Talk Tech and Games. And games normally in brackets.
Not in the title, really.
Yeah, no, it was kind of like an in brackets thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we did 11 episodes of that, which ran in 2019. It was 2019, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we covered E3 shortly after we started.
That's
we stayed
right.
up
Yeah,
live
it was
and watched all
it was
the events.
the second and third episodes.
Yeah. Yeah, we stayed up and did live coverage, and then we edited some of that into episodes, and then did a roundup episode as well.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah. Throwback to when E3 existed.
Yeah. Well, apparently it's coming back, like we said last time, but we'll see.
We might have to go there one day when I can afford California.
When we can afford to do such a thing. Yeah, so we started in 2019 originally, and we ran for 11 episodes. They were okay. I think we did all right. And then we returned in 2021, about 2 years after, wasn't it? I think it was like a 2-year hiatus.
Pretty much, yeah, nearly exactly 2 years.
And we came back with what we dubbed Season 2 and a new name.
Rambling On.
And we're still here now, nearly a year on from restarting. I think November is about the year anniversary of Season 2. Or October.
I'll have to have a look. Let me have a look a sec. You keep
think,
talking, I'll do
research. Research live, which is what we always do.
Yep.
Yeah, no, so
I'm having to reach
we're coming up to a year, because I know EGX is what episode number? You worked it out.
Oh, it's on the calendar. I'll have a look in a minute. Rambling on. The first Rambling On was actually the 1st of November.
Ah.
So, we are, 2.5 months shy of a year?
Yeah. And if we carry on with the 2 weekly upload, ignoring the fact that this episode is going to be a day late.
Yeah, a day late's better than never at all. So
true.
This is the wrong calendar. I need to look at the podcast calendar. Or did the podcast calendar get deleted when you changed all the accounts over? I think it did.
Oh, maybe I've still got it then because I'm now that account.
Yeah.
Let me have a look at the calendar. Calendar. Here we go. Pod release.
2 episodes from now?
Pod release. Record pod. Pod release.
No. Wait, hold on. Are we offset a week?
No. Normally we record the pod on a Friday, but we haven't been doing that.
No.
Technically the podcast release is Monday the 15th, but we're releasing it on Tuesday.
15th. So no, okay.
Yeah, no, we're right.
Oh no, yeah, 20. No, wait. Okay, we might be offset a week somehow.
No, not according to the
calendar.
Not according to calendar. No, calendar's right.
Okay.
Calendar is record Friday just gone.
Yeah.
But we haven't done that. We haven't been recording on the Friday really, but we are due for release on the 15th.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's correct.
Which is definitely not today.
So wait, we should be skipping EGX then. We shouldn't have to record at EGX.
So we release on the 12th, and then in theory,
I'm a dumbass.
We would record on the 23rd, the Friday.
I was off by a week. Never mind.
But we can record on the Thursday or the Saturday, really. All the Sunday.
Sunday. We're going to be there the whole time.
Yeah. And then
I can content, including a live stream on the Thursday evening.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited for EGX.
Yeah, we got a bit planned.
But it doesn't specify what episode number it is on the calendar.
No, it wouldn't do because I just automated it. So we are 19.
Episode 19.
20,
so
21.
Episode 21
because
of
it's
the podcast.
2 episodes from now.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That soon.
yeah. EGX is.
Yeah, EGX is really coming around the corner.
Away. It's quite well. It's that amount of time away. Hold on, let me have a look.
Oh, boy.
At my countdown, 37 days.
Oh, yes.
We're a little over a month away from EGX happening. So
and I worked out earlier. I have 12 or 13 days off of my remaining working weeks before my 2 weeks off. So if you don't include the 2 weeks off, I've got another 13 days off, which are just general days off.
Plenty of days for streaming.
So I've got plenty of days for and also the earlies. I've got 10 earlies in that as well. So I've got 23 days.
There's 23 streaming days.
23 streaming days before we go to EGX.
We need to play more Stardew. I'm really, really enjoying Stardew.
And I really want to do more Power Wash as well.
You really want to do more Power Wash? Okay, we can really slip that in.
Power Wash is like an offset of this podcast in a way for me.
Yeah.
Because it's like we're just playing this game and chilling, but we're just sort of also doing what we do now, which is just sitting here chatting, whatever.
Rambling nonsense.
Yeah, and it's really chill, and I really like it. So
yeah, I mean, like Power. It's a good fun game, and it seems to get decent viewership. I think Farming Sim was among our best.
Farming
viewership.
Sim is one of our best yet.
But the problem is we've sort of done every stupid thing we can do in it in 1 3-hour session. So.
Yeah, sorry about
that. It was good though. It was good fun. We just need to find more games we can break.
62 views on the Twitch page right now.
Damn, that's not bad. I need to start like downloading everything and editing a supercut of the month's shenanigans.
Yeah, I like the idea of having
like I did for the Minecraft one.
Yeah, I really liked that, by the way. And the TikTok did really well.
I did see that the TikTok popped off. I did charge the phone yesterday.
I don't I mean this format so far is really helping us with the rambling on part, I must say.
Yeah, it really is. We're living up to the name.
But looking at the I'm just bringing up the profile.
The analytics. For the
it's
TikTok.
currently on. Well, I'm not actually on the account, so I don't know the analytics yet. But 208 likes. One of them was me. But
I'll see what the Instagram did because I put it on
256 plays according to TikTok. So
only 14 views on Insta. TikTok is better for advertising, as it turns out.
Well, I'm thinking maybe we need to release more like super cut 30-second clips on TikTok on a regular basis.
I did think we ought to. If what I ought to do is I ought to take like every stream we do of the same game. I'll take a 20-second highlight reel from the previous stream, put it up like an hour before we stream, and say join us at this time, type thing.
Oh yeah.
On Twitch, like as a pre-roll ads type thing, but advertising our content. But yeah.
So yeah, the TikTok is definitely popping off a bit. So
there's links at burridgeandtom.com.
Yeah, because I updated the page.
He actually did it.
I did it.
But yeah. Yes, the podcast, we're doing quite well. Thank you everyone for listening. So the one Burridge that question did right in the script was, will we ever end season 2 and come back for season 3? Well, yes. I've just had a thought around that. We're currently planning some things that will be revealed closer to the time, provided everything
very
goes
exciting
okay.
Things.
Very exciting, but
it's definitely going to be in the next few months of probably planning and working out what's going on before
it's at least 3 to 4 months away, if not longer.
Yeah. I'm hoping not super long.
I'm hoping like within the next 9 months. But
yeah. 6 to 9 months would be great. But we'll see. We have to be sensible about it because it is a big thing.
It's big decisions have to be made.
It's big decisions. I don't know when to get down on one knee. You know.
No, Burridge. I don't love you. Oh dear. But yeah, so keep an eye out in the next few months. We'll definitely get to a year on season 2. Before season 3 might be a 2023 thing. We'll have to see exactly what sort of timeline we're looking at for things. But
yeah, because depending on how things go, there'll probably be at least a month break of episodes.
Well, it depends.
Depending on what happens.
Quickly we can get things set up.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You give us about a month maximum, and then we'd probably be in a place to do a season 3 or something. But
we could do a couple of shorter episodes as inter-season nonsense. They just have to be lower quality and shot on the go.
Yeah,
thing.
True.
But we'll look into it when it comes to it.
There's lots of cool things hopefully coming.
I do have plenty of equipment to do anything on the go. It's just trying to organise it. So
yeah.
But so keep your eye out in the future. Let's actually talk about some tech. Actually, this is a game, really. But let's talk about something that's we're actually supposed to be talking about, not whatever the hell just happened there with the rambling. Data miners have possibly revealed all of the Mario Kart 8 tracks early. This was a very interesting Reddit thread I came across that's by a tweet. So have you actually seen the tweet that I've put in the
I did have a look, yes.
So it turns out they figured out, a data miner has gone through the data included in the patch for the latest patch, I think. Yeah. The BGM.bars, whatever that is. It's I think it's the background music for things. For the tracks, and someone has gone through and found all of the sound files for potential upcoming tracks that will be joining us. And this list is a lot more filled out than I thought it would. It's not quite all of them. We got some that are undetermined, like some Mario Kart Wii tracks that we don't know the name of. But yeah, which you're looking for Double Dash Rainbow Road. Well, there is 1, 2, 3,
there's
three potential Double Dash slots at least.
3 potential Double Dash tracks. They've got the 3DS Rainbow Road on there, though, which is great because the 3DS Rainbow Road is actually quite good. I like it. But I'm sort of hoping that, because they've got the couple of because it would be nice if they had all the Rainbow Roads under one game. Because they've got the SNES, they've got the Mario Kart 8 Rainbow Road, of course. They've redone the 64 Rainbow Road, I believe, is on number 8 as well. So if they added the other ones in, that would be nice.
All the Rainbow Roads.
We could play all the Rainbow Roads as a cup.
We could have the Rainbow Road Cup.
The Rainbow Road Cup.
Burridge Racing League, which is coming soon to Twitch.
That would be my favourite. Oh, I'd love that. Please, can we do that if that happens?
Okay. I'll add it to the list. Yay. We'll have to wait until more people have got access to Switches and stuff. Although, saying that, if we delay it until post-Season 3 start for this, we might be able to get a bunch of people sort of in more one location.
True.
As like a in-person event type thing.
Yes, that would be great.
Transport's going to be a ball ache, but we can work that out closer to the time.
Yeah, absolutely.
But so we are looking at the next 2 cups. We don't have any track titles for, but we're looking at 2 from Mario Kart Tour, 1 from Super Mario Kart for the SNES, a Super Mario Kart Super Circuit track from the Game Boy era, a track from the N64, Mario Kart 64, a Wii track. I hope... Wait, hold on. Did someone say that it was later on? Yes, Maple Treeway's in the list, which I'm very happy about. But it's not going to be this one. A DS track and a mystery track. So I'm guessing a lot of these mystery tracks are going to be new ones.
Yeah, I reckon so. I'm also not a fan of how many Mario Kart Tour tracks are in here.
Yeah. I wish they'd add a lot more... a lot more newer tracks, really. Have you played any of the update tracks?
Yeah, I've played the Coconut Mall one. As in, that cup.
Yeah. Have you not played the one with Sky High Sunday?
I think I've played all 8 of the tracks that we had released at the time.
Okay, yeah. Sky High Sunday is quite a nice track. I do quite like it, but I wish we had more of that type of new track, new innovation, not just... Especially seems as there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slots of unknown Mario Kart Tour, and then we've got Berlin Byways is one, Vancouver Velocity, Bangkok Rush, Los Angeles Lap, Singapore Speedway, and Amsterdam Drift. There's 3 in release.
Yeah.
Whatever number that is.
Release window 4, I'm assuming that
is. 5th overall.
Yeah.
Because we're missing the one that came before, aren't we? Out of this image.
Hang on. 8, 16, 32. No, this is all 48.
This is all 48. Is it? Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, so these ones here?
So the first 8 in the top left corner we've had already.
Oh, the original ones.
They're the
ones here with
the
question with all the ones we don't have any titles for are the ones that just came out the other day, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, because I don't see Sky High Sunday on there.
Yeah, so no, I've not played the second release yet.
Okay, you've not played it. It's alright, it's quite nice. It's good. But yeah, there's so many tour tracks coming up. But it'll be interesting to see what happens with that. I just find it amusing that they figured it out from bloody music tracks. Oh yeah, BGM _DS _Wario _ Stadium. Kind of easy to tell which track that one's for. It says it in the name. But Burridge is excited about the Rainbow Roads.
I love a good Rainbow Road.
What is he like? He loves a good rainbow. Anyway, that's Mario Kart news out of the way. Burridge, do your thing. Do your shilling for us.
Buy our merch. Buy our merch. Buy our merch.
We have merch for sale.
We have merch. You could go to store.bluetail.media.
Probably ought to do that store.burridgeandtom.com as well. Just have it redirect to the same place.
Just redirect, yeah, true. That is something I will work on soon.
That's a very vibrant pink mug, damn.
It is, yeah. I mean, you can have it in other colours, of course. You can have it in purple.
Oh, better.
You can have it in white. You can have it in, like, a
dusty pink. That's a nice pink.
That is a nice pink, actually.
I like the dusty pink. Definitely getting one of those for my office in the future.
Yeah, I'll probably get a purple one.
We'll just get one of every colour.
Yeah, true.
Just rotate them out.
Just rotate them, yeah.
Yeah.
No, so we've got, we're selling a nice mug. We're selling so all of these basically have our Burridge and Tom logo on, wonderfully done by Lai-chan. Thank you very much.
Lai-chan on Twitter.
Lai-chan _ I believe, to be exact.
That is correct.
And yeah, so it's our logo on a mug, on a t-shirt, on a hoodie, on a, pillow for your sofa, a tote bag, a cotton tote bag, and also a sweatshirt if you're not a fan of hoodies. That's what we've got at the moment. We're hoping we've got a couple of ideas based on some of the streams about other merch ideas, but we thought we would just do this first as initial
test the waters.
Test the waters with it as things
get some
grow.
Feedback.
Yeah. Is the supplier right for us and things like that?
We have some other options for suppliers, but our current option is among the most straightforward.
Yeah.
For us to deal with.
Yeah, exactly. And we just wanted straightforward because
it's a shame because my spreadsheet was nice.
Your spreadsheet was wonderful.
But we have got the spreadsheet and everything still if we do need to switch back to that. But
yes.
We'll obviously wait and get some feedback.
Yeah. So we're just going to see what happens. I need to order myself a t-shirt or something. I definitely want a t-shirt and a mug.
You want it for EGX?
Yeah, I want the
t-shirt
for
EGX.
EGX.
For our EGX vlogs to see what it looks like.
Yeah. I think the t-shirt, I'm probably going to get the... there's like a pink one.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's what I tried to order, and
oh yeah, they didn't have it.
They didn't have it apparently, but it's still showing here as such. So the store isn't showing out of stock, which means they've clearly got it. They haven't got large.
We'll have to see.
They're out of stock in large, but not in 3XL, which is what I need. So purple is out of stock for it. Black and white are in stock. grey is in stock.
That shade of purple just brings back memories of the Blame Tom t-shirt.
The Blame Tom well, I'm pretty sure it's the exact same t-shirt style. So yeah, and it's a good t-shirt actually. It's a very comfortable t-shirt.
It's just shame it's got my face on the back of it.
Just got Tom's face on the back of it. Yeah.
Throwback to.
I suspect we'll probably end up releasing a new version of Blame Tom at some point.
Yeah, with better artwork.
With better artwork and whatnot instead of just Tom's face. But
here we go. But
yeah, so merch. Buy our merch.
There's stuff. Buy it if you want it.
By the time you hear this podcast, store.burridgeandtom.com should work. So there you go.
He's going to sort that out as soon as we're done here.
I'll sort that out ASAP.
Or probably while I'm doing this segment.
True, I could actually do it while you're doing this segment.
So, it's back. What has Tom bought this week?
Part 1. Helping.
So, Burridge, do you know what I bought? You know what I bought.
I do know what you bought.
Mega fast internet. It is so good. It's 500 megabit down. It's from TalkTalk, so Burridge doesn't have a very high opinion of TalkTalk, but
rightly so.
I don't have a very high opinion of BT, so
I mean, neither do I. But
let's be honest. Every ISP has its downsides. It's just a fact of choosing which one is the least worse, or whichever
worse
one
for you in that scenario
in your area. Yeah. So yeah, I've got 500 megabit down, about 60 to 70 megabit up, which is ideal for streaming, which we're doing a lot of at the moment. I'm doing a lot of at the moment. I have a lot of free time coming up, unfortunately, due to circumstances that I won't go into right now, but I'm sure there'll be a tweet thread about it sometime soon.
Oh boy.
Once everything's finalised. Oh, that reminds me, I need to call someone about that. Anyway, so yeah, it's fibre to the premises, which it means you have a cable installed to your house with a little, what they call the ONT. It's actually just a modem, which we don't really see here in the UK anymore. When you generally get like copper cable based internet, which is your regular based on your phone line, your modem is literally a group of microchips on your router's PCB, and it's all in one, does everything for you. Fibre to the building does require a separate modem, but thanks to the government grants about improved internet, especially the fibre upgrade, you don't have to pay anything for the modem, or the engineer to come and drill a hole in your wall and install it. So, last Friday, there was an engineer at my house for 3 hours. Was actually quite happy with the layout of my house for installing it, and how close I was to the hole in the ground that had BT's telecom box in it. So it was like 3 hours, drilled holes in walls, like ran cables underneath the path in front of my house and everything. I do know that someone down the road from me got fibre installed, and they had to have like a hole cut in the road because their house is of an older design, which doesn't have a telecom like conduit up to the house already, because they ran on overhead cables.
Okay.
Which, yeah. So mine didn't require any excavation works, whereas theirs took 2 days to install. I happen to know because I walked the dog past it 2 days in a row. But yeah, it's like great install. I will say the OpenReach engineer was a very friendly bloke.
They normally are.
Yeah,
I've had very good experiences with the OpenReach like engineers themselves.
I do have to. So like at the end of the install, he'll make sure that you set up the router properly and that everything works before he leaves. He was very pleased with me because what was it? Apparently it's taken. He's spent up to 3 hours with one customer trying to get them to set up the router, which is an Amazon Eero Pro 6. Which you just need the app for, and it's like it's a 3-minute process to get it set up. So the bloke was like, yeah, I spent 3 hours with one customer trying to get this done, and you've just done it like that. I mean, like, yeah, fair enough. I did study cybersecurity for 2 years, and I do look towards working in the tech industry. Maybe I could be a fibre installer. No. But yeah, it was a lovely experience. So straightforward. I just obviously had to live without internet for 3 hours, which was painstaking. Fortunately, I have a good mobile package and have plenty of mobile data. But yeah, so the router is Amazon Eero Pro 6, which is a mesh router. You can have up to 3 of them on your network, I believe. They're not cheap. A second one will set you back £209 new from Amazon. Fortunately, I grabbed the second one cheap from CEX for £85, which is still steep for a router, but gives my PC the full speed while being upstairs. So, only downside is last stream it did overheat, the router. But that's something that's due to the fact that it was 34 degrees at the time outside. Also, I have noticed, like, after the past several streams where we've been streaming in this heat wave, I'll shut everything down and my big network switch will still be like whirring at full speed, despite the fact that it's not doing any network data. It's just so warm. It is that bad. But yeah, so the bloke did tell me I was the first person in the area to get fibre. Well, at least from our customer cabinet. I am on socket 1 of the fibre splitter box that they installed when they put fibre to the area.
Hey.
Which does mean that I'm probably getting slightly better speeds now than I would if the entire street was fibre. So I'm not telling anyone about it. Because I'm not having to share the actual trunk cable that goes to the regional switching, whatever.
I feel like, based on the general usage of your area, you probably wouldn't really notice.
I don't think a lot of people in my area have heard the word fibre.
Exactly. I think you're probably safe even if they did get it.
Yeah. That's, so yeah. New internet. Good internet. Apart from one router overheating, but I'll let it off. I was overheating at the time as well.
The real test will be in the winter. If it overheats then you've got a problem.
Yeah, no, I don't think it will. It's been fine, except for yesterday, which was, I think, the warmest day I've had so far in this heat wave.
Oh, since you had
since I had winter, no, like the previous heat wave here only reached 30 degrees, and it reached 34 yesterday at peak.
Oh, right. Oh.
Yeah, literally. I mean, it's getting warm in my room right now. That's because I've been sat here with the PC on. But yeah, can recommend Talk Future Fibre. It is pretty good, and it's a lot more stable than their other internet that I used to have with them. So I'll take it. And let's go to the second what has Tom bought this week. Well, Tim Cook owns my soul. I've got an Apple Watch. To be precise,
yes, he does.
Apple Watch SE. I quite like it, actually. I've seen a lot of people say that they prefer the Apple Watch 6 and 7 because they have the always-on screen. But I'm perfectly fine with my screen being off until I raise my wrist to look at the time anyway, or I press the crown or the other button. Because, what's the point of wasting battery life on having the time visible to whoever's next to you anyway? I could just raise it. Yep, here we go. I can tell you the time right now. It is whatever this time means. It's an analog watch face I have on. So, no, it is currently not to date the podcast, but it is 24 minutes past 4. Oh, yeah, I was right. It's about to be 25 minutes past 4. But go away, Siri. The only problem I would have with it is Siri listens way too much to me. She sometimes just comes and asks me nonsense, just like then when I was looking at the watch. Siri
I really hope someone's listening to the podcast at that exact 4:24, and they get to that moment where you're like, yes, it's 4:24 right now, just so that person just is like,
what? Yeah. Well, if we just work out exactly how long it is until I say that, and we say start listening to it exactly this time.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got wonderful customizable watch faces. I've got one of the rainbow collection on here because it looks pretty. I've got you can customize what your widgets are in each corner. So I've got date, temperature, compass, and altitude. I'm currently sat at 106 meters altitude. It's quite high. Yo. And it's great. I can do Apple Pay with it and everything. It's got a bunch of apps on it. I've not really use it to its full potential. It does track exercises very well, so when I take the dog out for a walk, it does track that as an outdoor walk. I am determined to see how fast I can walk a kilometre according to it, because my current best is 14 minutes 20, but that's with a big moron dog who needs to stop and sniff everything every 20 seconds. It also has a very good remote for your camera, and a pretty good remote for your music apps. And I will say it is very comfortable. It is. I've got the 40mm watch face because it's the only one they had in stock at the place I got it from. Which is slightly problematic because any of the straps that you buy by watch strap size in Apple, some of them are limited. You can only get up to a size 10 watch strap for a 40mm watch face, which is a pain in the butt because I'm a 12mm. I'm a size 12 watch strap, and I need to move up to the next size. But if I do hear back from somewhere I've applied to work and they say yes, I could be getting a Series 7 at some point anyway. So. But we'll have to see.
I'll buy your SE off you if you get that.
I said I'll give it to Mother, but I'll see what happens.
Fair enough. No, give it to your mother.
She did just forward a text to me because it's through EE. And they've sent me a thing about how to pair your Apple Watch to your phone and enable mobile data. But because I'm with 3, I have to pay an extra £7 a month. To share my data across. But that would mean I could just leave my phone anywhere and just use my watch as a phone.
Oh, yeah, true.
Which is kind of a nuts thing. It's either that or I get... no, I couldn't do that because I need to put an eSIM in my iPhone. But yeah, it's like a thing. When I'm like at a job, I'll probably pay for that £7 a month to share my mobile data across it and everything. Because then I can just go out without my phone. Because it's even got Apple Pay and everything. So it's great.
Of course it does. Yeah.
So I can actually just use it to get on the tube, but I'm just going to use a bank card because I've not had very good luck with the transit mode on my phone's Apple Pay. So it's more straightforward. Anyway, that's it for What's Tom Bought this week. It's a very expensive segment for me. Yeah. Never goes well, but hopefully we'll have some interesting things to talk about what Tom has bought in the middle future. Right, let's actually, once again, talk about some new technology, not just technology Tom has acquired. The Ryzen 7000 series processors have a rumoured release date. So, I'm definitely an AMD person at the moment for computing. Burridge, you've still got an Intel, haven't you?
Yes, but I'm not using it, so I'm technically an ARM user.
He's an ARM boy. He's an Apple fanboy now. Tim Cook owns my soul, but you should see what of Burridge Tim Cook owns.
Spoiler, it's a lot.
It's a lot. To be fair, though, Mac Mini's very useful. Did you do a What has Burridge bought segment on that?
I haven't, I don't think.
Okay,
or maybe I did. I don't remember.
I'll have a look back through the scripts and we'll find out.
Because if we haven't, I've got a lot I can talk about based on what me and you have spoken about. So there's a lot. Like, it's a good machine.
Yeah, but
so
if we haven't talked about it yet, we'll be back in 2 weeks with it. But so there's been rumours that AMD are going to announce the 7000 series Ryzen processors on the 29th of August.
Sorry to interrupt, but I had to Google the 6000 series because I was like, where the hell did the 6000 series go? And it turns out it's a mobile.
Okay, so it was the 4000 series, wasn't it?
Yes.
They were mobile chipsets as well, yeah.
Whereas the 5000 did both.
Yeah. Intel's not done a naming scheme like that, have they? No, because Intel's mobile chipsets tend to just have like a HQ at the end or whatever, or Q or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the release date is expected to be the 15th of September, but these are just rumours, so we can't say anything for certain. I'm hoping that we get a decent step in performance again. Like, I feel we're at the point again where AMD might start getting complacent and Intel will come and beat them again. Because that's how AMD overtook Intel in the mid-2010s. wasn't it? Around then? Mid to late 2010s.
I think it was earlier than that.
When did the first Ryzen come out?
Oh, sorry, the first Ryzen.
Yeah, because that's when AMD overtook Intel, because Intel dominated the market for such a long time.
2017 was the first Ryzen.
So 2017, AMD came onto the market. It didn't really take off until the 2 and 3000 series. You had a 16, was it 16 or 17?
I had a 1700, no, a 17 or an 18. I had an 1800, I think. Yeah. I think
but you had problems with it because you had a dodgy memory channel.
Yes, I had a dodgy memory channel, and I'm pretty sure I lost the silicon lottery because it wasn't performing in the same way. It was performing well below expectations.
Yeah.
Because it should have been able to stream and run the game just fine on its own.
Yeah.
It definitely did not do that.
Fortunately, I haven't had the same luck. I did have some issues yesterday with the Forest, but I think that might have been my router dying.
I think that was probably your router more than your PC, though.
Especially near the end. I mean, my game was stuttering sometimes, but that was when I was loading areas and then being the server, so I expect it was network bottlenecks.
Mine was definitely a network bottleneck.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm hoping we get a good step up. Otherwise, Intel might be in a position to overtake once again, because they absolutely dominated since the start of the I series, and before then even, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll have to find out. We'll see if these dates are true.
Intel are trying new things at the moment with their whole... Well, I say new things for Intel.
New things for desktop processors.
Because obviously they're doing the same sort of thing that ARM chips do, which is the whole like power and efficiency cores and things like that.
That was very common with mobile processors, especially like higher end Snapdragon processors for a long time.
Yeah, and obviously the M chips do it as well.
The
Apple M chips do it as well.
Realistically, isn't Apple M chip technically just a grown up Qualcomm Snapdragon, because they're both ARM based?
Yeah, So I mean, so I've got efficiency cores and performance cores.
Yeah.
According to the temperatures, I've got 2 efficiency core packages, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 performance core packages. I've got 2 GPU packages according to like all the temperatures. 3 different Apple M1 SoCs with different temperatures as well.
Yeah.
My neural engine, image signal processor. So, like, my temperature thing gives me all the breakdown of everything that is on my CPU, effectively. But I'm pretty sure mine's like an 8-core.
Okay.
It's like an 8-core with like 8 cores of GPU as well. So it's 8 cores of 4 cores at performance, 4 cores at not performance. So it's 4 performance cores and 4 efficiency. I've got 8 gig. I mean, I'll do a full rundown in my rundown of it. But yeah, so that's what Intel are doing. Whereas Ryzen at the moment seems to just be keeping to the old status quo of all the cores are the same. 8 cores, 16 threads sort of deal.
Okay, yeah, I've just had a quick look, and Acer made some devices using the Qualcomm Cryo, Qualcomm Cryo. Desktop SoCs. So Qualcomm actually do their own version of Apple's silicon, basically.
Yeah,
based on the same technology. That's interesting. It'll be interesting to see the AMD announcement, see if they do decide to go efficiency power over just all power cores. Or all multifunction cores, basically, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, Windows 11 is set up to use that new technology for desktop quite well, which is because there was a big scandal about that with Intel and Windows at the time, I think. Because Windows 11, when the beta was out, Ryzen chips weren't running that well on it.
No,
whereas the new Intel 11 series, is it 11? 12 series? 12 series, I think it is now.
Yeah.
They were running very well with Windows 11 because Windows 11 was making use of the efficiency and performance cores properly, whereas it wasn't making use of like older architecture style CPU cores. So
Oh, apparently, actually, topic that I should have thrown in the thing, but there's rumours and things about 13th gen Raptor Lake Intel stuff. They're expecting support for PCI 5.0 SSDs and a rumoured 6 gigahertz peak boost clock on their most powerful chip for this year. That could be very interesting if there is.
Ooh.
But yeah. Oh, do they not call them i7 anymore? I don't know.
i5, i7, yeah, they're i5, i7, i9s, they're still...
Yeah, it's just, I'm just looking at the image that Tom's hardware's used for this. I'll just send you the link, because... I mean, it's definitely a Raptor Lake. They're not wrong. But that's just amusing.
That's so poorly photoshopped as well.
Yeah, it's so good, but so bad at the same time. So this next one, I don't really know much about it. Burridge, did you ever look into this when you were a young boy on the internet?
I used Winamp a lot back in the day because it was just better than Windows Media Player.
Yeah.
it played more.
Winamp is back. For some reason. Who knows? I thought the age of the MP3 was over.
Well, ironically, it never went away. They just weren't updating it.
No.
Oh, no, hang on. Winamp's shutting down. Winamp, the media player of your college years, is shutting down next month, and this was in 2013. Really? I don't remember it shutting down. I swear it's, like, been up the entire time.
Burridge doesn't remember.
I don't remember. I'm too old.
He's too old.
Funny thing is, their website is definitely not out of the 90s anymore.
No, I've looked at their new website. It looks really modern.
It's like, oh God, I don't want it.
No?
Look at the header.
Oh, NFT. Oh, Winamp.
Winamp has an NFT initiative. Please don't tell me they're going to sell pictures of like the old Winamp logos or something as NFTs.
Oh, it wouldn't surprise me. Stable release. So yeah, according to Wikipedia, the last stable release was December 12th, 2013.
Yeah, that's right. So it hasn't been updated in a long time.
But there's a new beta release out as of 26th of July. This year, so...
They looked at it and went, ooh, NFTs, let's go.
Yeah. To be fair, I was just looking at it and it was like, there's something about creators and I was like, that could be interesting, especially if we could use it for podcast production. But then you'd mention NFTs and now I want nothing to do with it.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's literally it. It's like, yeah, no, it's great. So yeah, their NFT thing, the unique collection will be made of 1997 derivatives in total.
Derivatives.
19 times 100 and 1 times 97.
And
what? You know what? Screw it. I don't care. I don't care.
20 derivatives will be selected and sold as Winamp NFT. Oh, okay. So they basically did a competition to make Winamp style logos to sell, or like Winamp art to sell as NFT. So it's basically just a cash grab, or like, yeah, like. So it says at the top of the page you got the picture of the old Equalizer. I think it's like art style like that, and then, oh yeah, it's NFT time.
Radio on. Yeah, they bought Winamp in 2014. So after AOL shut down Engadget's like business effectively with it, it was then bought, and then that's why it never really went away. That's why I was like, it never went away though. What?
It was still available. It just existed. Didn't get updated.
And now it's been updated, but in the wrong way.
Yep. That's sad. Goddamn NFTs out here ruining everything.
Ugh, I hate them so much.
If you're a crypto bro, no.
Just no.
Just
no to crypto bros.
No to crypto bro. But yeah, I think that's everything we have in the list for today.
Yeah.
So that is us all done for this episode of Burridge and Tom Rambling On. If you like what you've heard and you want to hear more, you can subscribe to Burridge and Tom over on YouTube or follow our podcast on your favourite podcast source. We also have videos out on our private channels of our Bridgecraft, the Burridge and Tom sanctioned SMP.
Oh yeah, we
on
should have
Minecraft.
probably talked about that. Oh,
Yeah, we'll put it in the next one. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. I want to do another episode soon anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you really like what you've heard, then you can support us over on Patreon or buy our merch. If you want to get involved with the community, you can join our Discord or tweet at us on Twitter. The links to all these and more are available over at burridgeandtom.com. As always, I've been Tom.
And I've been Burridge, who has now made store.burridge.com work.
Hey, it's done. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll be back next time with more nonsense.
Goodbye.